Today I needed to find a deck that could get me through the ladder fast and very consistently, and whenever I'm trying to rank up like that, I'm always going to be turning to my Mono Green Stompy, man. Mono Green Stompy is a very powerful archetype that's always been really decent, but we've got some new cards I wanted to talk about. But before we do, this deck is a modification specialty type of deck, so we've got things like the Beast Caller, the Fight Rigging, Defiler of Vigor. All these things are going to be adding 1/1 counters to our board, trying to grow our creatures as fast as possible to get them as big as possible and then run right through the opponents. Some of the new cards though that we got added to this are going to be things like Gwena, Rootwire Amalgam, and then Titania's Command. Titania's Command obviously offering us a bunch of 1/1 counters, which is great, but also some additional bodies, some ramp mechanics. This card kind of does it all. But the Rootwire Amalgam is a really cool card because we can sacrifice this at any time to basically create a golem artifact creature that's 3 times the size of whatever this amalgam is, and it has haste. So we can grow this thing with these 1/1 counters like we do, and then sack it for the finishing blow, which is really cool. It works really great with the deck. And then we have Gwena, which is a 3 mana creature that basically allows us to get 2 additional mana to pump into either creature spells or our creature's abilities, which works really good with this Jugen. This Jugen defends the temple card. It's an enchantment that flips over to a creature that allows us to then pump additional mana into a creature to give that 1/1 counters. So having that extra mana on board is really good, especially when you can use it with these creatures' abilities. The deck is insane, guys. This is really good, and I feel like it can win me a lot of games, and I hope it does for you as well. There's going to be a full deck breakdown at the end of today's video, so stick around for that. In the meantime, down below there's a full deck list in the links, and if you guys enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, subscribe, all that good stuff helps out an absolute ton, and I would greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, guys, enjoy today's video. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully today, in today's video, what we're going to be trying to do is get some easy wins. We're playing some mono green. This is a deck I've had my eye on for a minute now that I've been wanting to try to put together. I knew it would be pretty clean victories, I feel like, so I felt like maybe holding on to it for a little while until I until I had some short time and we can kind of throw it together. And today I'm a little short on time because it's Thanksgiving for me, so we're gonna throw this mono green thing down and hopefully smash some faces here today pretty easily. I think I'm gonna go with the Beast Caller here. Not a lot of creatures in our hand right now. We've got a lot of the enchantment stuff going on, which is fine. Not a big deal. We have other things that are coming down late to hopefully pump these things up. But the opponent on some Selesnya enchants, which is a pretty good deck. Let's see. Next card's another land, which is pretty shocking, I can't lie. Pretty shocking. Definitely gonna go Fight Rigging here, I think, just to see if I can get something pretty spectacular underneath it, because this is gonna grow pretty fast. Wow. Okay, we did get a Titan. I mean, I'm pretty happy about that. I just can't believe how many lands we're seeing here. We only run 24, so pretty shocking to see this many coming down. Let's make sure I didn't screw that up. Yeah, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so 25, I guess, total, right? Yeah, 25 total lands. All right, so they go ahead and they put the Candle Trap onto my creature, which now renders it pretty useless, but it still counts, with the Fight Rigging as far as its power goes. So we should be okay to at least trigger that. And another land. Holy. Can't seem to shake it. Okay. Well, let's go with this then. There's really no point in putting the 1/1 counter here. There's really not, because if we do decide to chump block, which we might here, we're gonna just lose it anyway. So let's invest that 1/1 counter somewhere where it can get us value in a little bit here. We're only a couple counters away from yeah, we'll make the block. Yeah, we're only a couple counters away from the Fight Rigging going off and getting us this Titan, which can blow this Candle Trap up, which would be pretty funny. All right, Here we go. Gala Greeters. We get the Titan coming down, and we blow up the Candle Trap. This is going to be a very good turn for us here. We're about to flip this game on its head here a little bit. We might want to just look to gain some life here, if I'm being honest. We don't really need much of anything else, so let's just keep our life total high here. Titan of Industry comes down. And put the 1/1 counter. Let's shield counter doesn't matter because the opponent runs exiling effects, right? So let's go and destroy the artifact. We know we want that. Do we want the shield, or do we want the 4/4 body or the 5 life? I think I want the 5 life. A little more helpful. Blow up the Candle Trap, 5 life. Back to 14, and the opponent not gonna like that. Tamiyo safekeeping on the Candle Trap. What? Okay, I like it. I like it. I can respect that play. It's pretty funny. Okay. Seems like an odd attack when I've got a creature with reach much bigger. Okay, they did see it. That would have been a mistake on their end, huh? Let's see. Let's put 1/1 counters on you and you. All right, now we got a Root Wire Amalgam, which is really, really good. We're going to play it for its full 5, which if it grows over time, we can, you know, pop this thing for quite a lot. This is going to be awesome, man. This is actually going to be really, really cool what we're about to do. Let's just invest all these 1/1 counters. Yes, take action. A1, auto pay. Get it bigger and bigger. I guess I could have used this as mana as well, but I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. Okay, let's go ahead and just I think we send the attacks through now. Really put the pressure on the opponent here. Keep slamming away. This 7/7 is gonna come in. Just, I mean, how big is this thing gonna be? 3 times, right? 3 times. Holy. 21/21 attacking in with haste next turn, and then it's also gonna get, you know, the fight rigging mechanic, and it's whenever it enters the battlefield. Oh man, this thing is going to be massive. This thing is going to be massive. Okay, activate only as a sorcery. I was looking for that little text about activating as a sorcery, because I could have cheaped in just one more. I could have cheaped in just one more point of power, but it's not going to work out. All right, here we go. Decline. Activate the ability. One counter. Take action. 1, 2, 3. Auto pay. $21.21 with haste. You'd love to see it. Decline. Fight rigging. Let's go with the fight rigging actually on the Titan, because we're gonna want to make sure we can block this. But we send the 24/24 in. We send in the 2 over the top. I think that's good enough. Yeah, oh, might as well send this in too. Okay, send them all in. Do some damage here. We're gonna leave the Titan back though, so we can block the, you know, the Kami, because it goes over the top. And they're going to need to stop some of this, I would feel. Really, 24, 25, 26, 31. I guess they could eat all the damage here, but I don't think they're gonna want to do that. Okay, that works. That does a pretty good job of shutting down my turn. This is a really good game though to kick things off, man. Selesnya, enchants doing their thing. Oh man, 24/24. Just absolutely about to run through the opponent here. They send everything. Interesting choice. They have to have, well, you know what? I would imagine it's going to be another Tamiyo safekeeping here. I'm going to play around the Tamiyo safekeeping. All right, cool. No Tameo safekeeping. What's that last card in their hand? It's tricky. Tricky. All right, we get down our Gwenna. 2 life. We have nothing else to do with our mana, so let's go ahead and pump it. 4, 5, 6. And now we've got a lot going on here. What do we want to do? Because now this is a 7/7 trampler, which is pretty awesome. 7/7 trampler. I think we got to keep going on the Titan to block with, right? Yeah, I think that's the play. And we got to pray the opponent doesn't have an exiling effect here, because if they do, we just lose the game. I'm going to bank that they don't, though. I feel like they have some sort of instant speed spell. It's got to be like a Tameo safekeeping, I feel like. But all right, they eat all the damage going down to 5. Here it comes. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. They didn't make this as easy as I thought it was going to be on the first game. That's for sure. Yeah, it's got to be Tameo safekeeping. They're trying to blow up my Titan here. They swing through. It doesn't matter, though. Kill my Titan all you want. You go to 15. I should be able to absolutely smash my way through on this next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to have to modify one more creature to get this back to its 7/7. Wow, no Tameo safekeeping. I'm kind of baffled by that. We do get a fight rigging, though, which is a free spell. And give this because it's the flying with trample, and give everything a modification. Why not? There's the scoop. What a game. Holy cow, dude. What a game. Modification is something else, man. Just pumping all these creatures with 1/1 tokens. Absolutely insane. Dude, mono green's going to be really good. I have a feeling this is going to be really good. All right, well, we just won another game that you guys aren't going to see. It's such a bummer, man. It's such a good game for us, but the opponent was literally taking, like, I don't know, 20 minutes a turn. It was really ridiculous. The video was so long, and it was ridiculous, man. But anyways, completely dominating right now with this thing. Feels phenomenal. The last place you guys saw was the the enchantments build that we went against, that we were actually in a lot of trouble with, man. That candle trap was wildly good. And then they protected it, which threw us off. But we followed it up against the Rakdos sacrifice, anvil type of player, and and we ended up beating them very easily. But every turn they played, like just to play their 1-drop, which was the Ronin, it took them about like 30-45 seconds to make the decision to do it. So could not keep that one in, unfortunately. We had some fun with them, though. I mean, we definitely were emoting a lot, but couldn't keep it in, unfortunately. All right, Augur of Autumn. Do we get the treasure? I feel like we should get the treasure because we have such big things in our hand here. Getting a treasure feels like the right call here. No attacks. We're gonna need to keep gaining life with this Galley Greeters down the road. So no attacks. I'm sorry, no blocks. I mean, no blocks. So we attack it in. This gets us another land too. Maybe we go with that, but tough to say if that's the call. All right, we're only taking 3 here. That's good. But we are taking 2 from the Shieldred. You hate to see that. All right. This makes everything cheaper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So I need another land to get a Titan down next turn. Is that what we want to do? Is that what we want to do? I think I'm actually gonna go here. I think I'm gonna go here. Gain 2 life. Get this in. Get the treasure. No attacks. All right, so we know that we got a command coming off the top. That's pretty useful card. It's just not exactly what we want to see right now. I need more land so I can get the Titan of Industry going. But we did get a land off of the 1/1 here. So are we gonna chump block them with the Augur or not? That's the big question. All right, they're being very conservative, which is helping me out a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and just let that get through then. All right, sweet, a land off the top. Love that. You and you can get the counters. Titan of Industry is finally ready to go live here. We gained another, 4 life and create a 4/4 body seems like the play. Well, also getting a shield counter might be a pretty solid move. It's hard to say, I definitely want the 4 life, or the 5 life, sorry. And shield counter could be good because of the death touch that's going on over here. Yeah, I think that's the move. Gotta stop the death touch counters. Okay, so no attacks. Obviously, leave those back. Shieldred would just run them over, and we might be able to claw back here, man. We started off on a pretty rough foot here. I'm not gonna lie, but we should be able to crawl back. I think, as long as we keep growing the board state is the way we are, and keep gaining the 2 life from the Gala Greeters. It's just gonna offset that 2 life that we take from the Shieldred. So this may work out after all. This may work out after all. They're sending them. Okay. They're sending them through. 1 down and 1 to go. Plus a Shieldred, though. Shieldred's annoying. Let's gain that 2 life back. And maybe the play here is pretty simple, I think. I think it's this. And I think we go for 2 lands and 1/1 counters. Now we got a 9/9 flyer. We also have this 9/9 down low. I think we just try to pressure him for the win here. Let's pressure away for the win. The opponent's probably going to block with Shieldred, but if they do, that's a win for us. I'm okay with that. We still deal the 4 damage and take it out. So, but no, they do not. They just say go. They eat it and say go. These evolved sleepers are annoying. Everything with Death Touch is annoying. It just makes things a lot more difficult. You know what I mean? Let's see. What's the next move of ours here? Because we got to make sure we have 5 modified creatures in order for this thing to be a 9/9 flyer. But we might even just be using it here to make a block. No, not making a block. Crazy. I think the more the merrier, honestly. I think that's the plan here. Just go wide. Go wide. Gain that 2 life. Decline that right now. Not that important. Defiler. If I go Defiler here, I can also pump the whole squad again. Let's see. Decline. All right, so like I said, I could play another card here. Could play this. Eat 2 damage. All right, so we got 9 over the top guaranteed, right? So that's gonna take them down to 12, and then they're gonna have to eat, let's say they block here, here, and here. They take 12 plus another 9. It's not enough, but if we pump the board one more time, we might be talking about something here. 18, 19, 20. I don't think I can get the job done this turn. I don't think I'm doing, if I'm doing the math right here, I don't think I can get the job done because they block here, here, and here, right? So these are the only 2 that are going to be able to get through. And right now they do 18 damage. If I play another card, that's 19, 20. That's not quite there. Not quite there. So we're going to play this. We're not going to take any damage. Treasure token, decline, and we'll just send just the Titan. No, what am I saying? Send this over. All right, down to 11. I've got plenty of blockers out in front here. We're gonna take 2 from these enchantments, 2 from the Shieldred, putting us down to 1. Can they deal 1 additional damage to us is the question. This is gonna come down to the actual wire. 1 point of life. Wow, I think we did it, guys. I think we did it. Oh, math is really hard and it really sucks, but you know what? I think we did it. We survived.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
This should do it. This should do it. They're trying to find that 1 point of damage the best they can here. All right, they send in the 2 4/4s. Not ideal, not ideal, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. We send the 3 counters over to another creature. Obviously the flying trampler, right? Decline. All right, we should have it here. I'm just gonna send everything out just in case. Just in case we send out the whole field here. Pump everything up. And there's the scoop. I don't know what the server situation there was. That scared me, but holy cow, what a game, dude. That came down to 1 HP. What a game again. Holy. I left myself with exactly enough time to finish these recordings for you guys today before I go to Thanksgiving dinner. So I hope everything goes smoothly and I don't misplay like crazy. So far, it's been really good, man. We've been making these games, you know, work out for us, which is, they've been kind of crazy. We have a 2-drop, so I'm keeping this one. A really fun 2-drop too. We get the 2-drop that, you know, we can put some fight rigging 1/1 counters on, and as soon as it gets to a certain point where we want to pull the trigger, it's going to get absolutely busted. Okay, we're up against Orzov, and there's no kill spells for 1 or 2 mana from the opponent here. Wow, and they just missed a land drop too. You hate to see it, man. This is going to be probably a pretty easy game for us if they didn't do anything these last couple turns. Kept a 2-lander, not finding their 3rd land. We might see their head explode here, to be honest. Yep. I've been there. I know exactly what they're going through on the other side right now, man. They just kept a 2-lander, thought they had a really good hand, needed 1 more land to make it work, and didn't find it. Been there. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. That game would have been really exciting, I think. We had a really good hand. And let's see. Okay, we got pretty similar hand here, just without the fight rigging, which kind of was what made that hand so fun. But obviously Defiler and the Silverback Elder, you're gonna keep this all day, right? Little 2/3 action. Little 2/3 action here, and we go second though. Ooh, a Beast Caller. Okay, that might take the place of the Amalgam for now, because that can come in as a 5-mana creature later. I see a Black Source come down, but a Soldier, and now Beetle. Shoot, I guess the Amalgam has to go, which I hate to see. I would love to have gotten that card down, but I don't have a great card to discard here, which is a good problem to have. I mean, you want to have that problem. Every time I played a Beast Caller today into an opponent with black mana, it's been hit with a cut down immediately. So I'm not too excited about this. I feel like it's not going to stick for very long. It's Mardu colors though. I respect that. Ooh, gives all your creatures 1/1, and then you can use it later for an exiling effect too. That's for 6 mana though, right? A 6 mana exiling effect. Not the best sort of exiling effect, but good enough. Kind of like our top deck here. Not what I wanted to see, but good enough. It's a good placeholder for a 4-drop here instead of not playing anything, because these are, you know, 5 mana or higher. So I've been struggling though, trying to figure out which card I think I would want to play more on the first go, and then who takes the second. Ooh, that's a good top deck there. Can't play it though. Yeah, there's no way to play it. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I thought I got a little excited because I thought I'd be able to play it from the top, but I cannot. I cannot. Bring them down to 13. We are winning this race of attrition here. I've got another 2/3 blocker too, so if they send in their 2/2s, you know, I've got a way to kill their stuff, so I don't think they're going to, but the opponent not playing anything with 5 mana on the board makes me a bit nervous. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. I feel like whatever I play here is gonna get picked off. Let's go with the Elder though. I feel like it's the better card here in this spot. All right, now we can play anything we want from the top of our deck, so that's good. No priority holds from the opponent. Still sitting on the 5 mana. Nothing played that turn. Very confusing. I'm gonna be completely honest. About as confusing as it gets. Yeah, that's weird, man. I don't know what's been going on these last 2 games, but that was strange. All right. Well, at least we're winning, right? At least we're winning. I would have loved to see what they were trying to do, though. I feel like they were probably up to some really cool shenanigans there, but didn't get a chance to see. Little bit of a bummer. And I go first. I mean, this is not a keepable hand, but I'm keeping it anyways. I have the 3 mana. I'm going to try to make it work. Hopefully the top decks are going to be good to me. I just need a couple 2-drops. Maybe a 2 and a 3-drop would be great. This comes in, mills 2 cards. Do I mill 2 or them? Let's see. Their choice. I like this card a lot, by the way. Played it myself in a Jund build. 2 from them. And they're playing this spell costs 3 less to cast. Target this creature with mana value 3 or less. Return target creature card from your graveyard to battlefield. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So they're a reanimator deck, and we're seeing Golgari colors so far. Let's see if they throw down any red sources soon. All right, we got a lot of really big creatures in hand here with the fight rigging, but nothing really to throw down to get the fight rigging going. I'm hoping our top deck here produces something nice, something, you know, 2 or 3 drop would be great. We haven't been taking much damage though, so I'm not like super concerned about this. But what's really good about this though is the fact that I have a Defiler of Vigor that I can, you know, bring in next turn and immediately get the other fight rigging. Now, I could bring in my Foundry to block here against the 1/1 rat, but it would be a bad idea because the 1/1 rat gives -1/1 and it would kill my land, and I need it here to get the Defiler in, so gonna have to hold off on that. Let's get another Elder. That seems fun. Double up on the Elders. Shoot. That's a lot of life gain per turn. We're going to be right back into this game. Now, the opponent, though, has some interesting cards, man. They could catch us off guard here for sure. We got to be careful. Still nothing great in the graveyard. These mill 4 cards. Mill. Whenever it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. You may put a creature card from among the cards in your hand, or if not, 1 counter. Got it. Okay. All right. Definitely going to go for the Elder here. Like I said, I want to try to gain some of this life back if possible. All right, now we got a 10/10 that we can send through to smack their face with trample, mind you. We kept a bad hand, but I'm telling you guys, it panned out pretty nicely here for us. They were just a bit too slow. Had they been a little bit more aggressive, this might have been different, but all right, so they're planning on using the -1/1 from the rat to kill this. Fair enough. They take 5 though, and they lose half of their board state, so I'm okay with that. I'm all good with that trade-off. Especially because we have 2 silverback Elders here in hand, or on the field. And I think what I'm going to do here is just really ramp up with these Elders, to be honest. I'm just going to get a boatload of lands onto the battlefield. That's a card. A lot of stuff in their graveyard, though. I mean, what do they... What exactly are they trying here? Another Defiler. We don't need the life, so we just take the lands. Three, 4, and then 8, so they can't really kill either one of these. Can't kill either one of these. Let's just send them both in here. Obviously, I had lethal to the face if I wanted to there, but they're gonna chump block something, which means I'd rather maybe try to mix up the attacks here, make them want to block Vivian or something like that. But either way, they were gonna have to block, so it made no difference. All right, there we go. Down to just the 4/4 that they have. I'm scared of some sort of reanimation spell I'm not thinking of here, but even if they have it, their best thing they have in their graveyard here is the Cemetery Desecrator, or, you know, the Spider. There's the Reanimator. Oh, it's just going back to their hand. They have to recast it. Interesting. Interesting. We should definitely be able to roll through them here. All right, here we go. Let's roll on right through the opponent here. Keep getting that mana. Let's just keep on pumping the field with mana, making sure we can play every card in our hand here in the next couple of turns. Let's create a 4/4, destroy their creature, get as close to killing them as possible. Desecrator or Defiler has the trample. Alexa, stop. Yeah, like I said, they're gonna have to block everything again anyway, so let's just go ahead and send it through. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what this thing does. Sometimes it hears me talking. I can't say her name, obviously, but it hears me talking and it just answers me. I didn't say your name. All right, we should see the opponent concede here, I would imagine. But it all comes down to whatever they can top deck. Obviously, if they get a sweeper of some sorts, that could be good. But I mean, I've gotten myself so much mana off of these elders that, again, I can just unload my entire hand on this next turn if I really wanted to. All right, they're going to exile something from a graveyard and then give a creature negative XX. But there's nothing big enough to kill these 11, 10, 9 powered, you know, creatures of mine. So yep, that's not enough to get anything really except for my 4/4, so that'll do it. Block. Well, I guess that's, well, no, that does do it. That does do it, yeah. Plus, we were going to drop another Defiler and a handful of other creatures, and our entire squad would have got pumped up like to the moon, so good game. All right, one last game for the road, and then I am out of here, man. It is turkey dinner time. I'm so excited. So excited. I love Thanksgiving dinner, man. It's the best. It's the best, man. I'm gonna drown my stuff in gravy and get after it. What do we got? Opening hand is fantastic. Let's go. Let's freaking go. We got the Gala Greeters to get us the treasures if we need it, instead of having that third land drop. I mean, it is a bit scary because if they kill my Gala Greeters, we might be in trouble. But if it stays alive, the treasures are gonna come online, which means we fix our mana. Mono red does have a lot of burn for it, and they do seem to want to blow it up. Yep, they sure do. All right, well, that might be our undoing. Oh, please give me a land. I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. They're off to a bit of a slow start, though. I like that. Oh, perfect. Let's go. Let's just retry that. Let's just retry the sequence here. Do you have another one, though? I wouldn't be surprised at all if you did. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's a Fable here, though. Yep. Oh, it's a Kamano. I thought that was a Fable. All right, Kamano, one to the face. All right, at least it was a lightning strike. I mean, that was a lot of damage, a little bit of an overkill spell for the creature, so that's value for us, I believe. All right, Augur comes in, thank God, and we get more lands off the top of the deck now. And we send in the Jugan right away, which gives us another land potentially with the creature that it creates. And we can get to that Titan. The sooner the better. And once that Titan hits the field, it should be GG's. Well, actually, do we want to go for Gwenna? Actually, Gwenna's a 2-mana pump to the field. So All right, they clearly have like a play with fire, I would imagine. Why, I don't know why they would attack with that 1/1. Maybe it was a bluff. I don't care if they kill this anyways. Getting another burn spell out of their hand here. I know the land's on top. That's all I really needed the auger for anyways. So land was on top. Let's get the Gwenna in. 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Now I just need one more land. If I can hit it off the top of the deck, we're good to go. We just play the Titan, gain the life back, blow up the Kamano. Nice and easy. Oh, I hope that's going to be the case though. I don't have a very good block against the 3/3, but I will chump the Kamano all day. I cannot get through with my 2/3 on the board, unless of course they have another burn spell, which is very likely. We've seen a lot of burn from the opponent here already. Okay, well that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Okay. All right, the Kamano makes this very tough because if they kill my things, they get exiled, right? Which means they don't get the 1/1 counters bouncing around to each other. Oh, jeez. Well, we're probably gonna lose this one, guys. It was just destiny, unfortunately, that we lost this one. Yeah, not even gonna get the 1/1 counter for this. Just no attacks. We're gonna have to chump block both of these, and yeah, we're just dead. We're just dead. Oh yeah, they sacked the experimental. It is what it is, man. Again, they just had enough burn spells to get the job done. They basically tempoed us out here. They got something down early and then they just burn. And which is kind of crazy because we're really good against burn decks, right? Like we scale upwards, so it's really hard to kill us with these burn spells, but the opponent somehow pulled it off. I mean, it's a creature, but 2/2, they get through with the, yeah, that's game. That is gonna be game. GG's, my friend. Unfortunate, but you know what's not unfortunate, again, is that I'm heading to my Thanksgiving dinner. So you know what, we'll take one L along the way. This deck was phenomenal. It actually smashed the ladder very easily, and if you guys want to rank up fast, this isn't a bad way to do it. So green is still good. Let's go ahead and talk about it, man. That will conclude today's gameplay portion of the video. We are going to break the deck down and talk about it a little bit further, but before I do that, I want to say a huge shout out to you guys for making it this far into the video. I do appreciate that a ton. Thanks for sticking with me. It helps out a ton with the YouTube algorithm, so thank you for hanging around. It really does mean a lot, and I do appreciate that support. With that being said, let's take a look at today's build, man. Obviously, you know, mono green Stompy, very, very good build. Very fun deck to just kind of flow through the ladder, trying to get these wins, try to get yourself to mythic with. Very powerful deck. It's a tried and true type of deck when you look at things like the Beast Caller, you know, with the fight rigging, with the Defiler Vigor. You know, you're going to end up in this modification package, which we did, where we're trying to just basically focus on those 1/1 counters and see how we can exploit those to the best of our ability. So with the Beast Caller, with the fight rigging, with the Defiler, I knew I needed to go that route. And so I did throw down the Jugen Defends the Temple as our next card in this deck, because I really like the 2/2 that comes in on the backside of this thing, because you can pay X amount of mana whenever a creature enters the battlefield to just dump a bunch of 1/1 counters onto it. But also it has a really cool secondary ability where it gets a +5/5. If you know you have 5 or more modified creatures, which not that hard to do when you have a Defiler out there giving everything 1/1 counters. But a card I really was excited for this was the Amalgam. I thought this fit the deck very, very you know, clean, because you can pay 2, you can pay 5 either way, which is already really cool. But what's great about it is we can continuously grow this card over time, obviously with the 1/1 counters, with fight rigging, Defiler, things like that. So we grow this thing over time, giving it these 1/1 counters, and then when we're ready to pull the trigger on this, you guys got to see us pull out like a 25 golem. It's absolutely absurd. So I thought that card was pretty cool, and then of course I threw a couple Titania's commands in right away, because obviously getting the 1/1 counters on this thing, and then we can kind of, you know, flex the other 3 abilities however we see fit when we need them. And then of course, because we're mono green, we had to go ahead and add in the auger, because it's a great way to keep, you know, the mana coming and also playing things out the top of your deck. So it's kind of like card advantage, like drawing cards. And then Silverback Elder and Titan of Industry were both kind of no-brainers. Both of these cards are a must-have in any mono green deck, because they both not only gain us life, which can be important, but also you know, they're flexible at destroying enchantments, artifacts, things like that, getting extra bodies. So very cool cards. Obviously, again, they just needed to be in here. And the last new card I wanted to talk about was Gwenna. This was another one that I knew we kind of had to have in the deck, because I needed to whenever you're playing mono green aggro, you're trying to unload your hand as fast as possible, right? Get as many creatures down, pump them up, smash your opponent's face. So Gwenna made a lot of sense, because we could ramp ourselves up with not only 1 but 2 additional mana of any color. And then you know, it has an extra ability on there which works really well with our deck, which is to grow over time based on the amount of bigger creatures coming into the battlefield. So it fit the build really, really nicely. And then last but not least, we needed another 2-drop to work with, and I ended up on Galagreeters. Saw it and I was like, you know what, that's a no-brainer. Obviously Galagreeters needs to be in this deck, because it kind of works the same way as Beast Caller. In some ways we get the 1/1 counter when things enter the field. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then just to splash in a couple Mishra's Foundry in case we get, you know, board wiped at any point. We can just continue to close out the game with these Foundries attacking in for 2. But yeah, very fun deck, guys. Very easy, very clean. You know, when I play monocolored decks, it's kind of weird breaking them down, because there's no crazy combination we're trying to do. It's pretty simple. You just play your color. You know, you get your things down. You do what your deck's supposed to do, which is very simple. Grow the creatures as fast as you can. Smack their face. So very strange breaking this one down, but I love it. Very, very easy, very relaxed, and again, a good way to just get, you know, a handful of wins when you need them on the ladder. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, man. Before we get out of here, as always though, a huge shout out goes to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program here on the channel, so got to give them a huge shout out to let them know how much I appreciate, you know, their monthly memberships and patronage, because it helps out an absolute ton, you know, with getting us to that ultimate goal full time. So thank you for all your help and support along the way with that. And yeah, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. But anyways, it's getting a little late. I do have work tomorrow, so I am going to say goodbye here. But we will be back again on Monday for our normally scheduled time slots, which is Monday through Friday. Try to get the videos out by 9 a.m. But until next time, guys, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Selesnya, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.